All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. In this game, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the San Antonio Spurs. This is Brian Anderson. Stan, if you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Sochan and Wemby are the bigs. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Vassell in at the small forward.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly, his shot was up.
Here's Fox. Nice D from Tatum.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Simons passes to Brown. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Boston shooting their first free throw of the game. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Tatum, pass to Tatum. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. The shot's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Here's Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Here's Fox. It's tipped. Tatum looking it over. On the take. Yep, that one goes.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Wembanyama, screen on White. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Tatum. Pass to White. Clock at 6. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And he drops the first. And so he hits both. Celtics lead by 3. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
And they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. That one goes in. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Simons against Fox. Now here's Simons. Defense is right there. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Fox. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Castle. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vassell. Niang, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And San Antonio with a change here too. Harper, he's checked in for Fox. Niang outside. Back to Simons. Outside White. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Wembanyama screen. And there's the drive. Shots blocked. Simons, right side. Pass to Brown. A minute 31 left in the first quarter of the game. Rebound by San Antonio.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Wembanyama, screen on Brown. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Brown against Vassell. Brown passes to Queta. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Brown against Vassell. Shoots over Brown. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's Simons. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Castle misses.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Picked up by Sohan. The shot comes out. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Boston out in front. They're up by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got De'Aaron Fox. Barnes is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's Harper in at the shooting guard. And it's Fox with the jam.
Showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Niang, right side. Here's Pritchard. The three-pointer off the mark. Well, the Spurs shooting the rock well at 46%. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Back to Tillman. The layup misses. Here's Fox, driving inside. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Tatum against Barnes. Niang outside. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Niang's got his first 3 points of the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, V.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Here's Tatum. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow. Tatum's got 6.
At 6'8" with a nice release point, Tatum's jumper is a tough one to disrupt.
Cornett sets a screen. Fox the pass to Cornett. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. To the paint. It's intercepted. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Whenever it's Johnson slamming it, we can feel it over here.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Fox. Pritchard gets it to go.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Putting Fox into pick-and-roll action, always a good idea.
Boston trailing. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Stand back in your early coaching days. What was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
But their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
Shot clock at 5. Here's the pick. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And that one is hammered home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. White can't hit. San Antonio leading. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots from the baseline. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Here's Simons. White looking it over. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And Castle with the basket on the assist by Wembanyama. And it's a 6-point San Antonio lead. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Brown. That shot missing. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Now Vassell, Wembanyama, screen on Brown. And stolen by Brown. And so it's San Antonio leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be back in a moment.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Queta in at the 5. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Wembanyama, screen on White. Here's Vassell. Queta pulls it in.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter. You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer. Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Fox outside to the right side. Picked up by Sohan from 12 feet. Pass to Castle. White with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And Brown with the stuff.
And Brown is lethal in the open floor. Once he has a step on you, it's over.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Picked up by Sohan. Here's Fox. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Anthony Simons. San Antonio shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in this game. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Now here's Fox. He's got 7. Wembanyama, screen on Simons. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Now here's Tatum. Sohan covering. They set the pick. From the wing. Again, the miss by Boston.
No one around him. He makes the shot harder than it has to be.
Here's Fox. Outstanding balance from Fox.
And one of the quickest players in the league. Fox gets to the hoop in a hurry.
Simons passes to Tatum. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Picked up by Sohan. Castle misses. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Simons. Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy. Fighting for the rebound, making sure they take back possession.
Simons against Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
With how big and powerful Wembanyama is, showing how delicate he can be with that teardrop.
Here's Queta. Back to Simons. To the inside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Here's Castle. Boston pulls it in. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Keldon Johnson.
Well, you got to foul Brown harder than this because he does convert well through contact.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Johnson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. understand, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
Tillman misses. San Antonio leading. Wembanyama with it. He's got 16. Down low. Here's Johnson. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Johnson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Such a reliable player under the hoop. Johnson, I mean, he wants those close-in shots.
Here's Tillman, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Pass to Champagny. There's the triple. Boston pulls it in. Here's Pritchard, and he drives in. Here's Niang. Sends it home from three-point land. Niang's got 6. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Celtics up by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. San Antonio trailing here. So on the floor for the Spurs, Johnson is out there with Luke Cornett. Then it's Harrison Barnes. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Harper in at the 2. That one goes. Count it.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
And here's Tatum. The 3-ball. And it's Cornett with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Spurs shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Here's Fox. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Tillman. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Yeah, the way Tatum shares the ball really completes his package.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Fox. A ferocious throwdown by Fox. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Fox. Sinks the tray.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Garza's checked in for Boston. Anthony Simons comes in for Niang. And San Antonio also making a switch. Castle's checked in for Barnes. Here's Fox. The kick out to Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Spurs lead by 1.
I love the competitive edge Johnson plays with, scoring on the D with tenacity.
Simons, left side. Elbow shot. And it's Cornett with a rebound. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Fox gets it to go inside.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
All right, Celtics, give it up for Celtics.
And Boston with some changes. Cadis checked in for Garza. Brown comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Celtics trail by 3. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Tatum. Here's Keita. Chalk up 2 there.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
Simons against Fox. Fox driving hard, and he converts the layup. Fox has got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Pass to White. And here's Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick to Tatum to tie it up. Tatum with another miss.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Pass to Castle. Fox left side. It's Barnes on the wing. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Celtics trail by 6. Outside Tatum. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. He's guarded by White. There's 49 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. To the paint. And so they foul intentionally. The Spurs call time. Sohan's checked in for Barnes. They double him with Brown. Fox with the ball. Now guarded by Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Fox finds Vassell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Number 40, Harrison Barnes.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. White for 3. Rebounded by Castle. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jason Tatum, 2nd personal foul, 3rd team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Castle.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
The 3 from Barnes. Misses the shot. And so it's San Antonio with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.